Hanagan has experienced a whirlwind 12 months, from great highs onto Gruda and Macadam, to crushing lows when two separate accidents ruled him out for weeks on end. Back in action for the past 2 months and riding better than ever, 6 winners in the last fortnight tell their own story. So Paul, an exciting good time for things at the moment. I mean, things have been going really well. You've been flying over the last few weeks. Yeah, I've really enjoyed it. The horses are running fantastic, and I've had it's been a great time. And this week you look like you've got some really nice rides. We'll start with Meydan for Doug Watson. I mean, he's been very progressive so far in the couple of times we've seen him. Yeah, he's a really nice, genuine horse. He's like you say, Lo, he's been very progressive, and I was even more pleased with him when he won, really, the way he won, because he was drawn quite bad, he was drawn quite wide, and I've had to use him up quite early just to get a good position, and he's got that really high cruising speed. When he galloped all the way to the line, he certainly wasn't stopping. He's in over 1,400 metres again. Do you think that's his best trip? As you say, he's got plenty of speed. Yeah, I mean, you could drop him back to 6 furlongs, no problem. But he has got that high cruising speed, and when he's up there, he's not got the choke out. He does it all relaxed and calm. He's got a great attitude. So it wouldn't really, be fussed too much if it was 6 or 7. Mundahesh, by the looks of things, has another go on the dirt. My feeling is he doesn't go on it, but obviously you're the man on board. What do you think? Yeah, I think he's much better on grass. I think the key thing to him is that he needs a proper end-to-end gallop, and I think you're going to get a better chance of that on the dirt than on the grass. So I'm hoping that'll play into his strengths. Try and just, get him quite up there, out the kickback, and just a bit. He's always won over a little bit shorter, so that would be on the worrying. But he's a very straightforward horse as well. He's got a good temperament, and he's been running consistent. They may have just got him a little bit. He's in a little bit of no man's land, but he's been running well. You also ride dear old Mushrek for Mike Ducock. I mean, this season he's been keeping quite good company, but to me he seems like he's just a length or so back from where he was last year. Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, I think his first run was his best run, and he's just faltered a little bit. Even when I ride him in the mornings, he's not really giving me that feel that he has done last year and the year before. I think he's getting a bit older, like us all. He's just struggled a little bit, old Mushrek. But he's been running in good company. He's been running consistent. Probably just a little bit below par. Tough choice by the looks of things in the Meydan Classic, Mastermind or Tash Beer. How did you come to that decision? It's a real tough one, my old motto, I never really get off a winner, but I've been to ride out David's horse a couple of times in the mornings, looked over his races that he's won in Australia, and, for me, the races that he's won in Australia, much better form than what Mastermind won. It's a tough one, you've got to pick one, and I chose the Australian horse, really, but for me it was just a form probably just working out a bit better than the race Mastermind won. And what sort of horse is he? You've obviously got to know him a little bit over the last few days. Yeah, I mean, it's funny, I've rode him on the tracks, and he's so, lovely relaxed. He's a lovely ride. He's a gorgeous, beautiful looking horse. And he seems very straightforward, watching his videos. He'll get the trip very well, 7 furlongs. So he seems to me like he's quite straightforward. He certainly spiced the race up a little bit anyway. Yeah, Australia. Yeah, Mastermind would be a bit more of a handful, let us say. He's, you have to get the blindfold right in the gates last second, and
He can take a bit of a grip, but that mastermind, you know, you couldn't count him out. He's a horse on the up. They'd probably be better with a lead as well if they go a strike quicker for him, but a really tough call.
Okay. In the Guineas, you're on you're on Charazal for Mike again. I mean, she's quite a light frame filly. She's been an interesting one. I think we haven't seen the best of her yet.
No, she's a sweet little filly, very genuine. I thought she ran an absolute cracker last time. You know, I think in time, you know, she will definitely get further. I think that's probably her game. You know, she stays very well. But you know, I'm not saying she'll win, but she certainly won't be disappointing. You know, she'll have a good run.